Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be taking you through how I achieve a black smoky eye, and I also have something exciting for today's video as well. Today we have a sponsor, so thank you so much to the Online Makeup Academy for sponsoring today's video. I have to say, the one question I do get asked every now and again is, am I a qualified makeup artist, where I got qualified? And if I'm being honest, I am not a qualified makeup artist. I have no certificates, I've had no training, I've had nothing. I'm basically just self-taught, but I do kind of get the impression that I do find that maybe some people are coming to me asking me if I am qualified, how I got qualified, where I got qualified, if that makes sense, because they're kind of unsure on where to go and what to do to actually get or how to become an actual qualified makeup artist. Because I know sometimes of these days you don't really know who to go to, or where to turn, how to get started. So that's basically what I'm going to be talking to you about in this video. Basically, the Online Makeup Academy is a website in which you have all of these makeup courses. You have your essential makeup courses, you have special effects, you have your glam, even hair courses. Of course, with it being online, it just kind of means that you're able to do it within your own time that actually suits your own schedule. Like, for example, if you have another full-time job or a part-time job, or say you're a mum or something, I'm actually going to go onto my phone here, but I'm also going to be putting this up on the screen. So as you can see here, if you actually go onto the website, if you actually scroll down, you can see that there is a master makeup course, there's essential makeup course, there is an advanced makeup course. Oh, I actually forgot about that one. There's also the special effects makeup course, and yeah, as I said, there is also the hair styling course. If I just go into the essential makeup course here, if I just scroll down, you're actually able to see absolutely everything that you will be doing. For an example, your module 1 is an introduction to the makeup artistry, and they will basically be talking about absolutely everything from, it's not just all about the makeup and the makeup application, like you really go back to basics like your sanitation, face shapes, eye shapes, skin color, color correction, your makeup brushes, your setup, your makeup kit, absolutely everything. And module 2 is your skin preparation. Like, as you can see, there is honestly so many things there, and on every single one of those there is also a video talking you through absolutely everything. And I also just want to mention that you also get your own tutor, by the way, on the website as well. Obviously there's so many people doing these courses along with you that there's actually like a group chat also that you can involve yourself in case you have some questions or whatever. But also, as I say, you have your own tutor, which is actually really handy. So your tutor can actually see and keep up with your progress. I want to also mention that you do get a certificate at the end of it. But I'm actually going to push you back a wee bit, because obviously if you sign up to the makeup course, of course you have to have a makeup kit, and I just hope I'm able to actually lift it up. So you basically get a massive box of makeup. I'm just going to quickly actually take you through the entire kit because there's so much stuff in it and it is absolutely class. So the first thing you get is this massive brush roll here, because obviously when you are a makeup artist, your brushes are your tools basically, or your magic wands, let's just say. So you get so many palettes. One thing I love about the palettes is they're very versatile. Obviously whenever you are a makeup artist, you need to have like so many different colors within your kit to actually match skin tones and different undertones of the skin. First of all, we have this eyeshadow palette here, and this is the eyeshadow palette I used to create this eye makeup look. So it's just a nice wee neutral eyeshadow palette, perfect for this time of year. And then we also have some palettes from the actual Online Makeup Academy. So we have this wee blush palette here. Yeah, as you can tell here, there are a lot of different blush shades that are obviously going to hopefully suit each and every skin tone that you might come across. We have our pale right to our dark and more vibrant shades. And then we also have a lip palette like so. Lipstick palettes like this and then using wee disposable lip brushes are so handy. This is just a wee selfie ring to attach to your phone to help with the quality of your pictures. These wee gems, if you're say wanting to do something a wee bit more creative. We have a set of 5 pairs of false lashes. We also have a wee spatula and a artist's palette. You actually get 4 foundations, and the foundation that you get is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. How amazing is that? You get 4 different shades, so we go from lightest to darkest, and then the darkest shade I think I might actually give to one of you guys because that's not my shade. Sticking with Makeup Forever, we have 2 concealers. Obviously a light and a dark. I would say I might actually be able to use that as a cream contour. This is the Step 1 Base Hydrating Primer. We have the Excessive Lash Mascara, which is fabulous by the way. Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow Palette. That's what the wee eyebrow palette looks like there. So we have the Pro Bronze Fusion. This is actually one of my favourite bronzers at the minute. It is the most beautiful bronzer. We then have the iMagic Pro, and this is a Plasto Wax. We also have this wee concealer palette where you want to conceal or camouflage. Lastly, we have a couple of products from Inglot. So we have a Inglot powder here, and this is the translucent powder. High Gloss Lip Oil, also from Inglot. We also have the Inglot Makeup Fixer Spray. And then we also have the Inglot Gel Liner. This is just the black gel liner. I used this in today's tutorial for you guys. Lastly, I'm honestly so excited about this product. We have Inglot Duraline. That is everything you will get in your makeup kit if you actually sign up to the online makeup academy. It is so worth it. I was actually on and I have actually completed 2 of the courses. It honestly was so much fun because I know I'm not a makeup artist and I've never actually had any training or anything, but it actually was quite interesting. I am a very strong believer in there is no rules to makeup, but whenever you actually go onto these courses and you're actually taught by a professional, yes, there's still no rules to makeup, but there definitely is a theory behind it. I really do think you should check it out, especially if you are wanting to become a makeup artist. And obviously when you have your certificate, that certificate will do you for a life. You'll always have it. So yeah guys, now jumping into the makeup. If you want to know how I achieved this black smoky eye, then just keep on watching. So as you've seen there, I'm going to be doing a black smoky eye. Black smoky eyes are a wee bit hard to get perfected, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to kind of aim this tutorial more so towards beginners. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of break this tutorial down, kind of like a step-by-step situation, and just really go in depth on how I do a black smoky eye. I'm not going to do it really big and extravagant. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple, yet bold and smoky. I'm obviously going to be using the products that you will get in your makeup kit. I'm going to take in this wee palette here. This is the iMagic palette. So obviously as you've seen, that's what the palette looks like there. It's an absolutely beautiful palette. I absolutely love the colours on it. It's definitely perfect for this time of year. But I'm first off going to take this shade here. This shade here is a nice wee transitional shade. So with that, I'm just going to be popping that just within my crease, and I'm going to be taking this just on a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to start off with quite a light wee dust of colour. I'm not wanting to be applying too much colour too quick. If I need more colour, I can always go in and apply more. Just going back and forth from the outer corner to the inner corner, and also going in circular motions to blend that shadow out. So you just want to really make sure that your first transitional shade is just really well blended. You can also feel free to blend up into the upper crease and the brow bone. Then I'm going to be taking the Inglot gel liner. This part here is completely optional. It kind of depends on what way you like to do a black smoky eye. There are so many ways to do a black smoky eye. It just depends on your own preference. It depends on what way you find easier. It doesn't really matter. Everybody does it differently, but this is the way I do it. Like for example, like some people would maybe start with the black, whereas as you see, I start with my transitional colour and then I go in with the black. And of course I go in with a black gel liner, whereas you can also just go in with a black shadow. It just kind of depends, you know, like kind of like if you are a beginner and you're just starting off, just kind of work both ways, you know, try both ways and see what you feel comfortable doing. And first I'm going to take the gel liner. I'm also going to take one of the brushes from the kit. So it's kind of like a wee flat brush, but it has a wee bit of fluffiness to it. So I'm just going to go into the gel liner first of all, and please do keep in mind that if you are wanting to use a gel liner, make sure it actually is a gel liner. So what I mean by that is try not to use a liquid liner, because it just kind of means that a liquid liner is going to dry far too quick and you're not going to be able to actually blend it. First off, I'm just going to start patting this just quite tight to my lash line as possible, from the outer to the inner corner, and don't forget to get right in to that inner corner. And I'm going to start bringing this up to the crease. So I'm just going to be applying this just all over the lid, just in patting motions, just packing it on first of all. Okay, so once I have that brought right up to the crease and all over the lid, I've just slightly cleaned off my brush just the tiniest bit. I'm not going to take any more product, so I'm now just going to, at the edges of the gel liner, I'm just going to slightly pat at it. I'm not going to be blending in like circular motions or a back and forth motions or anything, because I'm not wanting to disturb or interrupt any of the underlying product or the gel liner. I'm just going to pat at the edges, and this is just going to help with the blend, so it's not going to be as hard to blend out a completely blunt line. So just patting motions the whole way up to the crease. And then once I have that done, obviously because you have then applied the gel liner, there's going to be a wee bit of a tacky base there. It's obviously going to be a wee bit tacky, so it just kind of means that this black shadow is going to stick really well to the gel liner. This is probably the easiest part, because you're literally just going to be patting and packing this black shadow just literally all over the lid. And you're also going to be bringing that right up to the crease. I'm going to now start to blend the black shadow. If you do frequently watch my tutorials or my videos, you would know that whenever I'm actually starting to blend out a particular colour, I like to focus my blend at one area at one time. It just kind of means that I end up getting to perfect that area, instead of having to blend back and forth and back and forth, and you're trying to blend the entire lid at the same time, whereas I like to blend at a certain area and gradually work my way around, perfecting the blend as I go. It just kind of makes life easier. And talking about making life easier, I'm actually going to switch brushes. I think that wee brush might be a wee bit too dense for what I'm wanting to do. So I'm going to be taking a Morphe M562, taking the tiniest bit of product of the black eyeshadow, just to kind of help with the blend. And I'm just going to start blending at the outer corner. So as you can see, I'm gradually working my way around. Like I have most of this section of the eye, the blend, kind of perfected, and I'm now obviously working my way around to the inner corner. And then I'm next off just going to take a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go around those edges just back and forth, just to perfect that blend a wee bit more. Also what I like to do now is I like to just kind of take the time to just really perfect it and just kind of build up more of the black if I want to, put a wee bit more of the transition in if I need to. It just kind of depends what way you want your black smoky eye to look like. Of course, as well as that, like in the course there actually is a black smoky eye tutorial where it's actually a professional showing you how to do it and talking you actually through it. It's actually what gave me the idea to do this one. Okay guys, so that's the other eye done, and I just went off camera there and done my base makeup. So I'm now going to finish off the eyes. I have my false lashes gluing up at the minute, but I'm first off just going to go into this wee palette again. Now this step is completely optional. Again, it just kind of depends on your preference and kind of what you want. But if I'm being honest, I actually don't like putting black on my lower lash line. I just find that it closes my eyes far too much and it just kind of makes my eyes just look really, really small. I just don't like it because I have so much darkness and so much black on the top lid. I don't like to put a lot of darkness on my lower lash line. Of course, if it's the look I'm going for, I'll do it, but I don't know, it's just not really the look I wanted to go for today. So I'm just going to put a wee bit of something just on my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking the very first shade that we took, and I'm just going to be popping this just along the lower lash line. I know I was in there that I don't really like anything on my lower lash line sometimes, but it's sometimes nice to have a wee bit of a transitional shade underneath there just to kind of define the eye a wee bit more, create a wee bit of shadow, wee bit of definition. And then of course I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. This is the mascara that you do get in your kit, and that's the wand of the mascara. I absolutely love the wand. I have went through 2 of these already, actually, like a couple of years ago and whatever. They're honestly absolutely fabulous mascaras. They are so good, and especially for lower lashes because the wand is quite small. Absolutely fantastic wee mascara. So good. Okay guys, so that completes this tutorial, short and sweet. But I just want to say thank you so much to the Online Makeup Academy for sponsoring today's video, and of course thank you so much to you guys for watching this video. Down below in the description box I will link and list everything you need to know. And they were also kind enough to give me a discount code for you guys as well, so you can use that to have a wee bit of discount off any of the online courses. Just in case any of you have some questions that I haven't maybe answered, do leave me a comment down below. Honestly, I will get back to you as soon as possible if you have any questions at all about anything regarding the makeup course or the courses or anything. Honestly, leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you on that. So yeah, other than that guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.